Hey everybody, it's Saturday the 19th, and the pups are doing really good. We wanted to show them off a little bit to you, show you how well they're growing, doing great. They're a little bit over 3 weeks now and doing fabulous. Red is catching up in size to Mr. Brown here, and we wondered if that would be the case when Red was born. He was born a couple days later than Brown, but he was actually a little bit bigger at birth weight than Brown was, and so we wondered if he would catch up to him. He's doing good, definitely holding his pace on Brown, but Brown is still Mr. Big Boy of the two, and they're both doing really good. Their eyes are open, their ears are open, they're doing good. Their tails are healing up nice. We wanted to show off Mr. Brown's little curly docked tail. This is the difference in their tails there. And so Mr. Brown's got the little short dock with his curl tail, and Red's got the traditional dock at the 2/3 length. And so they're both doing really good, and they're just a hoot. It's fun to listen to them. They're starting to find their voices and talk to us a little bit when they're moving around or hungry, looking for mama. And so today's going to be toenails day, I think. Their toenails are growing. They're getting a little bit long, and so we're going to take a little bit of time and clip their toenails. We got their bedding all swapped out for the day, so that's all good to go. And these pups are doing really good. Staying warm, well fed. There's obviously plenty of milk with just one each there for them. And I'm going to check and see if we got any teeth coming in. Oh yeah. Yes, we do. Mr. Brown's got some teeth in there. You do, don't you? Yeah, you do. I'm not mama, but you're going to try to nurse me, huh? Yeah. Let's see if Mr. Red's got some teeth in there. He's got some dried milk on the side of his face. Huh. I'll have to wipe that off before your pictures. So, little boy Mr. Red, his are almost through. They're so close. It's not even funny how close they are to coming through. But yeah, Mr. Tan here, Mr. Brown, he's definitely got his teeth through. So we can tell Mrs. Sage is getting a little more anxious these days. She's taking really good care of Mr. Brown here, but she's definitely getting more anxious about wanting to be up and playing more. And I'm sure with him having teeth, she's going to get more anxious to be spending a little bit less time in here with him. Once they get teeth, mama knows it. So that's when the weaning process naturally starts to begin. So over the next little bit, we're going to gradually start moving them over to some solid foods now that they're starting to get their teeth, and let them start to make that transition. They're almost, they're getting really big, and so walking around and whatnot, we're going to be spending a lot more time with them, playing with them, getting them socialized with people. So this is just going to start out to be a really fun time with the pups. While I've got the video going, I'm going to take some pictures of the pups later, so you'll get to see some of them up close without them moving around away from the camera a little bit. But we've got Mr. Tan here. He's got the pretty good sized badge banner on his chest there. Almost looks like, definitely looks like a medallion or a badge or something like that he's wearing. And so, and then he's got his lighter frosted toes on the back. They're still there. They haven't gone away. Sometimes the lighter frosted toes might diminish over time, but his are still there. And so he's just doing really good. His markings are beautiful. He's got a good coat to him. We definitely have a really high nutrition program, and so that really shows up in how well these puppies do in their coat and skin condition. Everything does really well for them. Oh, I'm going to show you Mr. Red's little tail here. He's still got his little stitch. That hasn't come out yet. Mr. Brown's stitch has come out. So, and color with Mr. Red here, he's still solid. His toes are solid, nice pretty color, and his front toes are solid. And then his chest. Show off. Show him off. Show off your chest there. There you go. Still doing really good there. So it's really fun to watch him kind of wobble around and play and walk, and starting to see a little bit of their personality here as we play with them. It's just, their personality is just barely starting to show, and so we try to observe that and keep tabs on what we think as far as personality goes. If there's any that are a little more higher energy than the others. Vizslas are all higher energy, and so some just tend to be higher energy than the rest of their litter or whatnot, but as a whole, a Vizsla is going to be a high energy dog, and so try to pay attention to that. Do know which one of the pups will eventually kind of be a little bit more dominant and which one may be a little bit more submissive. That always tends to be the case in a litter. One kind of tends to rise up to the top and wants to be a little bit of the boss, and the others sometimes tend to be a little more submissive. So between the two of these, it'll be interesting to see which one decides to be a little more dominant and which one decides to be a little more submissive. So, but they're doing really good. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and we're going to spend a little bit of time taking some pictures of them, and we'll update the website with all that as well here a little bit later this afternoon. So we'll spend a few more minutes with the camera going, let you see these pups playing and moving around, and they're just as cute as can be. Great little pups, and really healthy, really strong, doing good. Maybe I'll do a quick little side-by-side with these two guys. Just right next to each other. Yeah. Here you go, pups. Say hello to the camera. Say hello. Yeah. You can tell their eyes are doing good. They're all opened. Mr. Brown here on this side, his eyes opened first, and so Mr. Red's eyes are still opening a little bit slower. He's a couple days younger, so that's to be expected. But they're both just doing really good. Beautiful coat colors to them, nice and healthy. So really proud of how they're turning out and how good they're doing. So I just barely woke them up from their nap while I was changing out their bedding. They both had a good little nap in their crate, and so they should be kind of awake and alert here for a few minutes while they just had some breakfast, and they were just done taking a nap, so they should decide to roll around and play and have fun for us on the camera here. Mr. Tan here can't seem to find his legs. There they are. Couldn't roll off your back, huh? Yeah. So they're gonna play around a little bit and play with each other. Normal puppy play involves a lot of mouthing each other, and they explore their world around them with their mouth. So they're always kind of finding each other's tail or their ears or their legs and chewing on each other and playing with each other. They'll bite their collars, they'll chew on us, and that's just the way they learn. They explore so much with their mouths. Kind of like a little baby does. Lots of little babies just want to stick everything in their mouth, and they learn and process their world around them in so many different ways with all their senses, with seeing and hearing and touch and taste and everything. And so it's fun to watch them do that and grow and learn and figure things out. See them start to try to process the world around them and figure things out. It's just a lot of fun, huh? Bring it back over here so you're not behind me for the pictures. Yeah. Maybe I'll scoot back so they can move around a little bit more. Huh? What do you think? Looks like they're going to take a little potty break over here. I'm going to wipe that up here for a second. They have the most adorable little sounds that come out of their mouth as they talk to each other and cry for mama. Make the cutest little sounds. They kind of almost sound like a little Star Wars Ewok or something. Sometimes they almost have this little purr or sound that they make, and it's really fun to listen to them. So, pups. With their ears opening, their ears start to grow quite a bit now, and they're a little bit less kind of waxy. They start out pretty. They're kind of proportionately thick when they're first born, and now that their ears have opened up, they're going to start growing a little bit longer and get thinner, and they just get really soft fur to them, and it's fun to play with their ears a little bit. Fun pups. Yeah. That might be all the playing we get out of these pups for the moment. You know, it's amazing to think how fast they grow. You know, in first week they'll double their birth weight, and subsequent weeks they just keep going and going and going. They grow amazingly fast, and so it's not surprising that they play a little bit for just a few minutes, and then all their energy is going to growing. And so these first couple of weeks, they're just growing so fast. They'll play and walk around a little bit, play with mama, play with each other for a few minutes, and then they're just tuckered out for a little bit, and they'll just find each other and snuggle up and lay down, close their eyes, and take a nap. Just kind of like what they're doing right now. So Mr. Brown, I think, has decided that little Red's leg here is a chew toy. He's gnawing on it like it's a drumstick of a chicken or something like that. Red's taking it all in stride. He's just curled up and snuggled up for a minute and taking a nap. Well, we hope you enjoyed this short little video. Let us know if you have any questions, and we'll keep you posted on their updates. These pups are doing great. See you next time.